Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV Muswobi.
What's the message you have for President Bola Tinubu? The message I have for him started so many years ago when I discovered that he has an ambition to become the president of Nigeria. And I was very, very careful and jittery when it finally came to limelight. And my reservation was this. I have two things in mind at that time. I was seeing Tinubu from the eyes of the progressive as at that time, talking about Nedeko. I was also seeing him from the man of Bodilum, of course, the Jagaban of Bodilum, of our Lagos State, whichever way you look at it. So there are two characters I was looking at then. I was seeing him as one, a former Nedeko member who understands certain things, about democracy, a pro-democrat, so to say. And another angle too, I was seeing Tinubu then as someone, who has ruled by ruthlessly or recklessly in Lagos State, who has established a dynasty, a political dynasty in Lagos State without any form of reservation, without any form of democratic principles. That was where I began to entertain some level of fear. I remember too, I just want to take you a little, give you a rundown, of my reservations and how I calculated it. And I foresaw that at the end of the day, we might not be having it too well with his administration. And that is exactly what has come to bear on Nigerians. Tinubu has suddenly become a burden to Nigerians in less than a year. He knows, if he didn't know that he was a burden, and he has become a burden, he wouldn't have stopped the issue of cyber security levy. Everything about Nigeria was tax. To the extent that the money is inside their pocket. Even if you have 100 naira inside their pocket, Tinubu's money is there. Tinubu has about 20 naira inside it, and it's a must. But thank God Nigeria stood against it, the Senate stood against it, the House of Reps stood against it, and he now withdraw, his push for cyber security levy. I have a lot of reservations and advice for him. One, bordering on the issue of Nigeria as an entity. He needed, not because he should be listening to Northerners. These people have ruled Nigeria the way they like. The image of this country today is basically on what the Southerners themselves has been able to contribute in all spheres of the society. In terms of football, in terms of music, in terms of being industrial, in terms of anything, the South has, in terms of resources too. The South has contributed so much. So what we are asking Tinubu to do, in this administration is to look inwards. It's not a matter of compensation. He's recording a very bad name now, as I'm talking to you now. Tinubu's image in the public sphere is nothing to write home about. And as I'm talking to you now, he needed to have a rethink and sit down properly. If it means sacking some of his cabinet members, please, sir, Mr. Bola Tinubu, you have every power, constitutional powers, to do that. You have every constitutional power, to revisit, to rebrand, to renovate Nigeria, where every Nigerian life and property will matter to you. And secondly, the issue of restructuring. If he fails to restructure Nigeria, then why not call for a sovereign constitutional conference? That is one. That sovereign constitutional conference will empower Nigerians to sit down and advocate the type of constitution that is best suited for them. Let Nigerians, at least for once, write their own constitution by themselves. That is one. Two, he should open the borders. Three, he should pay a lot of attention on electricity, not taxing Nigerians in the midst of darkness. We are in the darkness. Nigerians are living in darkness. And we cannot do anything in darkness. We cannot become a productive nation in darkness. Look at how you either you pass a bill, that will empower states, to acquire independent plants, that can generate electricity as quickly as possible. Nigerian economy need to be domestic. We need to have we need to see our domestic economy grow. So that is 3. Then number 4, which is very, very important. Tinubu should not be embarking on most of these elephant projects. It has never yielded any long-term or immediate solution. There are thousands of roads in Nigeria, especially those ones that lead to our farmland, that are not motorable. Why spending billions of dollars on a project that has no direct, immediate rescue on Nigerian economic situation currently now?
Sir, what do you expect Yahya Bello to do after the court ruling? God said he needs to respect the rule of law.
Let me tell you, if actually there is rule of law, we shouldn't be talking about Yahya Bello, going into hiding, and from there he's questioning the powers that be, whether the EFCC have every right to arrest him or not. That is the issue. There's no rule of law in Nigeria. The rule of law in Nigeria only exists in their on papers, not in reality. So Yahya Bello is going to go down. His case is going to go down like any other case like this in Nigeria, which at the end of the day, we might not see the limelight. That is just the way. Whether he appears in court or not, at the end of the day, what happened to other people will also happen to him. Yahya Bello is going to walk out freely, because there is no rule of law. If there is rule of law in the first place, we wouldn't be entertaining a situation where a particular governor will just make away with over 80 billion belonging to a state. That is enormous. That's unbelievable. And look at him. He has not been arrested. He has not been traced. Nobody knows his whereabouts till today. So what are they trying to tell us? What it means eventually is that Yahya Bello and Tinubu is like husband and wife. They can decide to go underground and settle this issue of money laundering, of misappropriation of Kogi state money. That's my take on that.
My name is Mr. Benjack, who was UK one of Bola. Good morning, First TV Africa. Now, the message I have to Mr. President Tinubu, you know that Mr. Tinubu is a former Lagos State governor before he became the president of Nigeria. When he was the governor of Lagos State, he made real well for Lagos State, but not for the whole Nigeria. But now he has already become the president of Nigeria. And the day they are going to inaugurate him as the president of Nigeria, he first of all to move where subsidy. On it, hardship come to Nigeria. Nigeria starts to be running skate. The poor are getting more suffering, while the rich are getting more rich. Now this time around, they have already come back again and put tariff, electricity tariff, and use it to touch big or small. Now, Mr. Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, it is God that keep him, it is God that bring him for that post. And if he did not take time, God will take him out. But I know where the young man is going. The young man he did not think of doing good for Nigerians. He didn't think good of Nigerians. He think good of himself and with his family, with his friends, not masses. If you want to become the president or a leader, you will think about the masses. You will think, say, what am I going to do for the masses will be happy? Not the masses will do for you. As of now, are you going to tell me, say, I can take what I will do for the nation? If I think for what I will do for the nation, who will finance me? Is it the president, or is it the governor, or is it the senator? None of the above. And let's go to mind. Look at that bag that I'm holding. That is my workshop. That is my workshop. I'm supposed to have my own workshop, but I'm the kind back all around. You see how it's supposed to be? In Europe, we have the same thing for what we do. My brother, I born in Nigeria, but I am not a Nigerian citizen. I, a man who comes from the Republic of Biafra, I will think what I will do for my nation Biafra, not what I will do for Nigeria. Let the president of Nigeria think. Let him think faster. But the way that I look where he's going, where he's turning, it's very wrong. It's very wrong. The young man can never rescue Nigeria. He said, I'm coming to rescue Nigeria. People raise and say, yeah. The upper, a lot of people, they support him. But now, along the line, they flush them down. They disappoint them. I cannot give you 5% of the government. How many days remain to make a year in the office? No one is happy in his regime. Unless those who are close to him, unless those who are eating from him, from inside, they are the people that's happy. You and I am not happy. Are you happy on it? Look at how transport is high. Look at, let me just tell you, in a month I used to pay 3,000 naira for a light bill. But now I'm paying 10,000. The money that I'm paying for light bill have already passed my house rent, which is not supposed to be like that. We call ourselves the giant of the nation. The president is there, happy, rejoicing, saying want to make him money. The money they're holding, the money that they're borrowing, they want to use electric tariff to pay. Is it only tariff, NEPA, or oil they have? They still have a lot of mineral resources which they can use to generate money and fix Nigeria well. But he's not thinking of fixing Nigeria well. I'm sorry for him. Very soon, a country is coming out. Very soon, a country is coming out. And most of them being the leaders, both those calling themselves in the Christians, as the leader of the Christians, they cannot tell the nation the truth. What is going on? Something is going on, but they're hiding it. Something is going on. Thank you.
Sir, then what do you expect Yaya Bello to do after the court ruling? God said he needs to respect the rule of law.
Well, if Yaya Bello committed a crime, we should go and face him. Let him go to court. If the court invites him, let him go. If it is guilty, if it is not guilty, go. Because in Nigeria, you know, Yaya Bello is the man who works for the president of Nigeria. He will be free. Now, they're supposed to arrest him. They went to his house. They cannot bring him out. You remember what happened for the former governor of Imo State, Roger Sokoracha, when the EFCC went there saying he do a fraud? They break the house, they break the door, and enter and drag him out. Why they cannot go to Yaya Bello? Why are they afraid? A sitting governor goes there and bring him out and take him away. EFCC, did they do their work? They did not do their work. I don't think that EFCC will do something on Yaya Bello's side. If it is not from the east, they will do it very fast. They'll put it inside. Because it's not from the east, it's from the north. That's why they're delaying. What about Thompson or Carlo? Did they not arrest him immediately? They take him to court. How many days did Yaya Bello take them before they bring warrant arrest to take him to court? Let us say the truth. If the Nigerians, if the people in the power are saying the truth, Nigeria will move forward. They're not saying the truth. The Senate is not saying the truth. The Vice President are not saying the truth. The President himself are not saying the truth. Those who are under them, the councillors, the local government chairman, they are not saying the truth. Is it me and you will say the truth? How do you think that the nation will move forward? The voice of the Lord, they all run away to listen to the voice of the Lord. Where they be listening, the voice of the evil one. The power of the evil. That is where they focus. They cannot think good. They'll be thinking bad. Look, let me just tell you. This government that we are, being APC, can never do well in Nigeria. Because they do not think good. They do not think good. If they know that they want, say from 2015, before they take over the power, they do not think good. They think about evil. They have already learned the evil down before they hand the power to them. But it is obvious for them to reverse it back. They don't know that former President Goodluck Jonathan will hand the power to them. As the young man had the power to them, then they said cannot revive the evil things they have already planted. Now, that is what is destroying them. It is not PDP that is destroying APC government. It is not Labour Party that is destroying APC government. It is the APC are using the hand to destroy their government. It's them. There's no other party that is destroying them. It's them. Then they said, I the one that destroyed their party. Let them ask God forgiveness. When they ask God forgiveness, when God forgives them, they will change to move time for them. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ subscribe ẹ hẹ́tẹ̀.
Face TV. Was Swoby?